Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be making meatballs in the Ninja Foodi Grill. We're also going to be using the regular Ninja Foodi to saute the onion and garlic. You don't have to do this if you don't have the regular Ninja Foodi. You can actually saute, well, everybody knows this, you can saute your onion and garlic on the stove top. We're going to make some fantastic meatballs in the Ninja Foodi Grill. To get this recipe started, what we're going to do, we're going to select Sear Saute, defaults to high, and we're going to press start. We're going to let this warm up for a few minutes because you want that hot. And we're going to add a little bit of oil. I would use avocado oil, but I'm out, so today we're using olive oil. We're just going to let that warm up for a second. And we're going to go ahead and add our onion. The amount of onion is going to be probably about 3/4 of a cup of onion, diced very, very fine. And we're probably going to cook these onions anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. These onions have been cooking for about 4 minutes. So for the final minute, we just added 3 cloves of minced garlic. Now we just want to cook this for about 1 minute. You're just cooking the harshness out of the garlic. So this has been cooking for about 1 minute. We're going to go ahead and shut the Ninja Foodi off. We're going to take those onions, let me just move this over a bit. We're going to take those onions and just pour them off into a bowl because we want them to cool, the onions and the garlic. So to make these meatballs, we're going to do a mix of meats. What you see in this bowl is about 3/4 of a pound of hamburger, a 1/2 pound of veal, and a 1/2 pound of ground pork. And I'm just going to pour this right into this bowl. So to this, what we're going to add, we're going to add 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. You're going to add 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Oh, excuse me, that's not Italian seasoning. That's 2 teaspoons of parsley. If you have fresh, go ahead and use it. I didn't have any fresh in the house. This is 1 1/2 teaspoons of kosher salt. This is the 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/2 cup of milk. We're going to go ahead and add the onions to the meatballs, the meatball mixture. Just put that right in there. And I'm wearing gloves. You don't have to wear gloves. And we're going to mix this up. Now be gentle with this. You don't want to like really get in there and like work it. You want to keep it somewhat, you want to be gentle with the meat. So they're not going to be like compact meatballs. And what I mean by that is they'll get really, really tough if you work the meat too much. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. So the next step is you're going to want to make sure your ceramic bowl is in. I'm going to go ahead and add my air crisp basket. Make sure your mesh is in. That piece right there. Make sure that's in. Go ahead and close the lid. You're going to turn the Ninja Foodi Grill on. We're going to hit bake. And I'm going to up this to 325 and we're going to hit start. Now right now, all we're doing is we're preheating the Ninja Foodi Grill. Next step, I have a sheet pan. Here's the meatball mixture. And I'm just going to use an ice cream scoop. I forget which one this is. I can't remember. But I try to use it, make them all uniform. If you have an ice cream scoop or a disher, I think it's called a disher in the restaurant industry, I'm just going to scoop a bunch of these out and then we're just going to roll them into meatballs. I like this size. I'll just show you one. It's about that size right there. And you just roll it into a ball and I'm just going to put these off to the side, just like that. Then as soon as this preheats, then we're going to have to put them into the Ninja Foodi basket. I'll do a few more so you can see. Usually what I do is scoop out a whole bunch. And by mixing these meats, these meatballs are going to be super moist and tasty. There's a big onion. Take that out. And you're just going to roll just like this. And you don't have to wear gloves. I'm just opting to wear gloves today. And that's all you're going to do, just like that. The Ninja Foodi Grill is ready for these meatballs. We're going to go ahead and open the lid. And we're going to add these as fast as we can. Wow. Okay, that's good. And we're going to go ahead and lower the lid. And to be honest with you, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on the 15 minutes. I'm going to be checking these probably in 7 or 8 minutes. So it's been about 10 minutes. They're looking good. They're starting to brown up a bit. I am going to do just a quick temp just for fun. All right, these are 131 degrees. So we are going to continue cooking them. You can turn them if you want. I'm not going to do that because these are very soft meatballs. Go ahead and lower the lid. So we have about 3 minutes left. Turn the meatballs a little bit. Alright, looking good. Since we have it open, let's do a quick temp on these. Oh boy. Let me check another one. Alright, let me see. Yeah, these balls are just about done. Go ahead and close the lid. Just about done. So these meatballs, and we're done. Pop the top. They look fantastic. They are cooked to 165, which we'll do as a quick temp just to prove it. Well, yeah, they're cooked well beyond that. I wanted them cooked to 125 because I'm going to pop these in the freezer and use them for spaghetti meatballs in the Ninja Foodi. Now what I'm going to do now is I have a half sheet pan with paper towels, and I'm just going to put them on here to absorb any of the excess oil. But most of the oil actually fell down into the ceramic pan. Now Ninja Foodi recommends that you dump out the ceramic pan with oil to continue on with a second batch. And we do have a second batch, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I figured you'd want to see this. What I'm going to do is just take the air crisp basket. Actually, you know something? There's not much grease in that at all. Holy Matt, I am shocked. There's not more grease. Wow. So I'm not going to dump this. There's really nothing there. You could probably take a paper towel and wipe that out if you wanted to, but oh my. Wow, I'm just flabbergasted. There's not a lot more grease. So we're going to start on our second batch of meatballs. Just put them right in there. Now these are great to have in the freezer if you want to make meatball subs in your Ninja Foodi, or if you want to make the spaghetti meatballs. I can put a link to those videos so you can see how to make it. I always have frozen sausage and frozen meatballs in the house so I can whip off spaghetti meatballs really, really fast. It's impressive how fast the Ninja Foodi cooks the meatballs. Now you can actually, to be honest with you guys, you can increase the temperature if you want more brown on your meatballs. I opted not to do that this time. I just wanted a little bit of brownage. But you can increase the temperature because I've done it at 350. Bake. Let's do this. We're going to cook this at 350 and we're going to hit start. So you can see the difference actually in the way they look since we're doing 2 batches. These have been cooking for about 14 minutes. I did move them about just a little while ago before you could see. And cooking at the 350, they did brown up a lot more. Let's temp them. Oh golly, yes, these are done. So at the 350, they cook a little quicker and they also brown up a little more. I'm going to put these out on the sheet pan and then we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of what they look like. And also, might as well do a taste test of both. But I'm just trying to get you to see the difference. These are the 350 and these are the 325s. And I just want to do a taste difference. I want to do a taste test to see if there's a difference, like if these are drier or if these are more moist. You can tell there's a little bit more brownage on the ones that we cooked at 350, and they cooked a bit quicker. I cooked these for the whole 15. These would be done probably in 10 or 11 minutes. So it depends on time too. And we did a double batch. So without further ado, let's get to that taste test. All right, let's try this one first because it's older. This is the one that was cooked at 325 for the 15 minutes. Guys, if I've not learned anything in life, mix your meats. Straight hamburger meatballs are so dry to me now. It's like I can't go back to, I can't go back to straight hamburger. If you can afford it, if you can find it, mix your meats. If you only do hamburger and pork, do hamburger and pork. The pork is going to moisten it. Just try it. Please, guys, try it. Do a side-by-side comparison. Like I made a meatloaf last night for Chief Taste Tester downstairs. Mix your meats. She's never once requested meatloaf for me where I made it with straight hamburger. I mix my meats now. When veal goes on sale, usually I can find it for $5.99 a pound. Buy it up, toss it in the freezer. But this is great. Okay, let's get back to the taste test. All right, let's grab one of these guys. These are a bit warmer. Super hot. They're basically the same. So, if you want a little bit more brown, cook them at 350. If you want them less brown, 325. Quicker at the 350, be 10 or 12. I mean, does it make that much of a difference? Not really, but you can just tell the difference right here. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share Pressure Crisp all over social media so I can keep these videos coming for you. Check us out on Facebook. I post a lot more kitchen experiments that are going on Facebook than I do videos. Like now I'm all hot and heavy into this sous vide thing because I have the Ninja Foodi Grill. I'm going to start sous videing everything in sight. And I do have a sous vide container, but I've been actually using the Ninja Foodi 6.5 as well as the 8-quart to sous vide like a single steak in. It's been working out fine. Salmon is wonderful. Sous vide and finish it in the grill. So once again, another tangent. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all my viewers.